Here's what you should know about your local real estate market in this week's Market Update. Now, we've seen significant home price increases over the past few years, and there are a lot of home buyers out there that have been sitting on the sidelines and waiting and hoping and theorizing that home prices have to fall at some point, and they should sit around and wait for that to happen rather than pay these continually rising home prices. Now, the latest theory that these home buyers have been clinging on to is this new theory of what is being coined a silver tsunami. What's a silver tsunami? Well, silver tsunami refers to the number of homeowners in the United States that are over the age of 65, specifically owners of larger homes. Now, the theory here is that because there's this large population of homeowners above the age of 65, that they have to be selling their homes in the near future because they will be downsizing. I think this is nothing but a myth, and the reason I think this to be the case is I think that the population above 65 in this day and age is much different than in the past for two reasons. Number one, these people are younger, or at least acting younger and healthier than in the past. So the challenges of home maintenance and getting around a larger home don't seem to be posing as much of a challenge to the population, that age group currently, as may have in the past. But more importantly, I just don't see a desire from that population to downsize. I see that population, even though they might just be two of them living in a large 4, 5, 6 bedroom home. In the past, while they might have said, this is too much house for me, I don't need all this space, now I'm seeing that population feeling that they do need that space, that they want a large home to host their family, and that they want their adult children and their now grandchildren to be able to come visit and have rooms to stay in. Now, whether they actually come visit and stay in those bedrooms or not is another story, but a lot of that population likes the idea of having all that space, whether it be to just roam around and enjoy for themselves, or for potential house guests, whether that expectation may or may not be real. And I believe that to especially be so, because even when I do deal with downsizers, a lot of these downsizers who may just be two people sharing a bedroom and a bed will not even consider a home of less than 3 bedrooms because they feel this need to have extra bedrooms for potential visitors, guests, and hosting holidays. So I do not see that silver tsunami coming. So if you are banking on that to be able to get a deal on a home purchase, I would not. So if you have a need to purchase a home, don't wait for this silver tsunami. I do not think this is coming. I think that age group, that population, their home sales are going to be much further down the line when they, when they are, allegedly going to be forced out of their homes, not by people coming and knocking on their door, but by health problems that will make their home no longer suitable for them, rather than by choice of they just don't want to deal with the larger home and don't feel the need to have a larger home anymore. So let's get into this week's stats. What's going on in our local real estate market? What's going on with home sales? This past week, we saw 8 new listings come on the market. 2 of those were in town and 6 of those were in township. Average list price for these homes was $706,000. Total inventory is keeping really low, slight uptick. We now have 24 homes actively on the market this week. That's up from 22 last week. Sold, we saw 4 homes sell this past week. Average list price of these homes was $657,000. Average sale price of these homes was $657,000. So this past week, we saw homes sell right at list price. Now, I want to remind you that home sales, that's closed sales. So most likely those homes at least went under contract a month ago, more likely 2, possibly even 3 months ago. So that is not super indicative of the current market right now. That's more indicative of what was happening a month or 2 ago. So what I've seen this past week in the local market, I've worked with plenty of buyers and sellers these past few weeks, and I've seen how these home sales have played out. I am seeing huge buyer demand, still extremely low inventory, and I am seeing the homes that I'm dealing with sell significantly above list price. I have buyers making very strong offers on homes that are getting nowhere close to being accepted. So get out there, talk to your realtor, be prepared for when that home does come on the market, because they are few and far between, and you need to be in a strong position. and be reminded that just because this past week we saw homes close at around list price, I am seeing homes that are going under contract currently or going into attorney review that we'll see go under contract next week, selling for significantly above list price. Under contract homes this past week we saw 7 homes go under contract. Average list price of those homes was $1,422,000, and the median days on market for these homes was 20 days on the market. So thanks for checking in, guys. Please leave some comments here of things you'd like me to possibly cover in the future, things that you're hearing in the media and you'd like to know more about them, or whether or not I think that for them to be true or as significant of concerns as the media might be making it out to be. And most importantly, if you know other people that might benefit from the information that I'm sharing with you, please be sure to share this video with them and like and follow so I can check in with you guys again next week. So have a great weekend, and I'll check you guys again soon.